Hey,
Hi.
I think you're cute.
You do?
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of you and it's really hot.
Oh my god. You just faved it? This is moving too fast. I mean, I don't even know how I identify.
It's the me generation. Millennials are being accused of ruining just about everything lately. James Bond, Friends, The Work Week. Kurt, what do you got to say about this?
I love that I'm representing an entire age bracket here. Just one person summing it all up. I think it's dumb. I think my generation has not ruined everything. We can talk about why, but you have some stuff you want to throw out there. Throw it out there. Throw it out there.
All right. So Friends. So apparently they have problems with Friends, a long-running show that ended in 2004. They got problems with the way it treats women, body shaming. Did they lose their sense of humor? Have you lost your sense of humor? Or is Friends just not funny?
Oh, and I'm sorry that I said you were a cow in high school. Oh, that's okay. I was a cow. I know. I'm just sorry I said it.
No, I think that's just something that's being talked about right now because it's on Twitter and a few people tweeted about it. So now everybody's blaming millennials for having some opinion that I don't think actually exists out there. I'm 31, almost 32. I didn't really watch Friends growing up, but I watched other shows like it. Didn't have a problem with it. All my friends don't have a problem with it. I think it's just a made-up story from people like you.
Okay, what about James Bond?
Hello.
Felix, say hello to Dink.
Hi, Dink.
Dink, say goodbye to Felix. Man talk.
Millennials refer to him as out of date, rapists.
Like when you're having to defend movies which are not real, and there's like a historical context to them, right? So it doesn't make any sense.
So do millennials? What about the work week? Apparently, millennials are upsetting the work week. They don't want to do 9 to 5.
You said 8, right?
Yes.
8, like in the morning? 8?
Yes, in the morning.
Yeah, that kind of doesn't work for me.
They want flex
a lot
schedule.
of millennials just want to work. Like there's not even that much employment for them. So I don't even understand what that's even. What are you talking about?
You were the only millennial we could get on camera, I think, actually.
So I'm destroying the work week. A guy who works 60, 70 hours a day, like a week, trying to like make a living, who also lives in a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm destroying the work week. Yeah, I'm destroying the work week.
What about cell phones, Kurt? I mean, every person I see under the age of 30 on the subway's got their face glued to their phone. There's no nobody talks to anybody. Nobody has a book in their hand anymore.
Yeah, I saw you come in on the door today, and you also were glued to your phone. And what are you? How old are you? You're a Gen Xer, so
I'm Gen X or Y.
It's the same thing.
What's
right?
Y?
I don't know why millennials are getting blamed for this when you're like you come in and you're doing the same stuff.
That's
you're
true.
on your email constantly as well.
That's true. I can't divorce myself from technology. I guess I've got millennials to thank for that. What about relationships? How are millennials changing the game when it comes to relationships? Well, you're a married guy.
Yeah, and most of the people who got married 20, 30 years ago are already divorced. What is it, like half the people are divorced? So like how is that, like how are the millennials the ones that are making a mess of like marriage and that kind of stuff?
So I guess the whole thing is like the generation that comes after the one before it, they just want to blame them for everything that they're doing and all their ideas.
Hi, I'm a millennial. And I am a monster.
I guess, but I mean, I think also if you went out and you asked baby boomers, people in their 60s right now, there's an Angus Reid poll in 2016 that actually 53% of baby boomers said that millennials actually have it harder than they had it when they were growing up. So I think that's kind of telling and maybe something to look into a little bit more. I
do think, you know what, look, I do think they do have it harder, especially when it comes to jobs and future prospects for sure, definitely. But look, man, being a millennial must be actually kind of cool. You guys got Tinder, you've got Grindr, you've got, all these IPA beers and craft breweries.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Tinder. I'm married. But first of all, I just want to clear up something. I think I'm like part of this lost generation, like a millennial. Like I don't have anything in common with someone who's 20 years old right now. I also don't have anything in common with someone who's 40 years old, right? So I'm not a millennial. I'm not a Gen X. What am I, right?
I'm living in a generation. I said I'm living in a generation.
But look, me and you do have stuff in common. You know, we like the Jays, we like TFC, we like Raptors. Me and you can actually have a discussion about things.
Millennials have much more not in common with people from previous generations. Pensions, I'm never going to see one. I'm going to have to save so much money for my retirement that maybe generations before wouldn't have to. Housing prices are ridiculous right now. I've had to save for 10 years and still can't afford to buy a house. Wages are not going up at the same rate. Being a millennial,
hey, that affects me too.
Being a millennial is not easy, so blaming them for everything is just stupid.
Let us know what you think down below or tweet us at the Toronto Sun.